So this year's President's Award goes to Jim Warne.
Yeah.
Jim is an educator, advocate, and filmmaker of the Ogallala Lakota Sioux Nation. Currently, Jim is Community Engagement Director at the University of South Dakota Center for Disabilities, Oyate Circle, Sanford School of Medicine. Jim is a president of Warrior Society Development, LLC. He consults for various government agencies and tribal nations, including as affiliate with Arizona College of Medicine, Sonoran Circle of Indigenous Empowerment. Jim helped create the USD Oyate Circle, the Arizona Circle of Indigenous Empowerment, and other university programs. Jim's work is focused on disability and Indigenous health access. So that we now present the award to Jim.
Yeah.
Wopila, Washtelo. Thank you so much for this great honor. It's a wonderful time to be here in a room full of warriors.
Yeah.
This is what you represent. The rolling warrior that's been mentioned many times today, Judy Human. She left a lot of wheel prints. Whatever print we leave, footprint, wheel print, prosthetic print, whatever print, we all have to make those prints more than ever in this climate that we're living in today.
Yeah.
As an indigenous person, we are under attack for the past 500 years, to be quite honest. But as you remember last year, I was on a panel and I asked how many tribal members are in this room today? And there were none except for me. I'd like to say that I brought 4. And we all represent disability in our own way. Unfortunately, as indigenous people, we have the highest rate of disability than any other culture in what we now call America. And that's by design, to be quite honest. And I've chosen 2 cultures to work in where warriors are needed. And that's the disability culture and the indigenous cultures of this land.
All right.
We share those intersections. We're under attack. And that is more important now, the work that we do together as allies. Indian, non-Indian, whatever we are, whatever we choose to call ourselves, now it's more than important that we all stand together, sit together, whatever our situation is, because in our languages, none of our indigenous languages have a word for disability or handicap. That does not exist. We are human beings. We are the people, regardless of our situation. And if we're fortunate to become elders, I'm an elder now, I didn't get the memo. Hey. But I do this work for my Takoja, my grandson, because I may not see it in my lifetime, but he is going to see it in his lifetime. Because as a society, this room of allies, this room of warriors is going to make that difference. And collectively, we will do it together. We will do it together. Pilámaya, I'm here to honor my people, the Ogallala Lakota, and all indigenous people, and all people that we now have this situation that the American language likes to call disability. It's all part of the life cycle.
Yeah.
This is what we are. We all have those uniquenesses, and let's celebrate that difference, because it's all about part of the human experience. Pilámaya Washte for this wonderful honor. I accept it as Jim Jr. My dad was the strongest man I knew. He just happened to use a wheelchair. And that's why I'm here, and now that I have my disabilities, it's just part of the natural cycle. So I got a little fired up, but I love being around IL because this is what we're about, is advocating and fighting for those future generations.